while still getting increasingly likely we'll have another impactful winter storm across the area. We do have some winter storm watches in effect across much of the western mountains, includes the Star Valley, also the Jackson Valley. We issued these this morning over here across the Bighorn Mountains. Now, many of these other areas, nothing here right now, but these probably will be filled in with either advisories or warnings as we head through the day today or into tomorrow. You want to start in mid-times. Website right there, you know where to go, weather.gov/RW. And it types of impacts travel problems, pretty good chance of seeing that. Best chance of that across the western mountains where the snow might be measured in feet. But many areas may have these problems, especially as we head toward Friday night into the weekend. Very cold temperatures. This is 100% east of the divide. Very, very cold temperatures coming in. Maybe not quite as impactful. Those of you across Jackson, the mountains may hold some of that core, that cold air back. And blowing snow, not a medium chance of that. That's going to depend on where you are. Normally snowy locations, we'll see that. So to time out the impacts through Friday, snow will begin in the west, heaviest during the day on Friday. Some of those places could see snowfall rates 2, maybe 3 inches an hour at times if things set up right. There will be a few snow showers around east divide, but the accumulation is minimal. Could be local accumulations, maybe an inch or two across Johnson County today, though, with a little bit of energy coming down. And strong winds also likely in these poor areas you see right here, basically the southern portion of the state, also around Du Bois and around, Casper, and also around Buffalo as well. Doesn't look like high winds, but could be some gusts of 50 miles per hour. So if you're driving a high-profile vehicle, just use caution if you're out there. Now Saturday, you'll see that snow continue in the west and spread east of the divide at night and also during the day. Turning much colder east of the divide as well. Temperatures on Friday could actually fall during the day as that Arctic air comes in from Montana. And Sunday, Monday, the snow will continue. It'll taper off on Monday. A lot of uncertainty east of the divide is where those heaviest snow bands are going to set up, though. I'll talk about that in just a minute. Low confidence in the place of those amounts of snowfall east divide, like I said. There will be some impacts to travel, though, especially the weekend into Monday even. And barely cold temperatures. We may have temperatures rain below zero for about 48 to 72 hours, Sunday into Monday, maybe into Tuesday as well. And some probabilistic stuff for snow. Expect at least this much snow. This goes through Sunday. There could be additional snow during the day on Sunday into Monday as well. At least I'd say 4 to 6 inches across the western valleys. Alpine could do very well out of this as well. Now east of the divide, we'll circle those areas. A lot more uncertainty here. Here there's going to be some upslope snow with a northwest flow like this. It's going to be more of a banded snow across this area. So you could go 10 miles. There could be a big change in amounts of snow. So more uncertainty here. We're figuring at least an inch around the Wind River Basin, 1 to 2 in the Bighorn Basin, and at least 3 along the I-25 corridor, and at least an inch along I-80. Now if the things set up right, the maximum amount of snow we might see, you see maybe a foot across portions of the western valleys, maybe 2 feet around Alpine. Look at the colors right here. That's between 3 or 4 feet across the high elevations of the Tetons. So snow just piling up out here. Bighorns could see maybe 1 to 2 feet as well. And through Sunday, maximum amount, probably about 2 to 4 inches across much of this area. Maybe a little bit more around Buffalo down toward Casper, about 4 to 6 here. And about 3 to 6 across much of the other area, like I said. Now, the most likely scenario, again, this is subject to change, especially east of the divide, I'd say, from this area on to the north. Anywhere from about 2 to 4 inches across much of the Bighorn Basin down toward the Wind River Basin. 3 to 6 from Buffalo down toward Casper. 1 to 3 across Interstate 80, but there will be some wind down here. On the bullseye, the west is going to do the best out of this. 6 to 12 across the western valleys, the most likely scenario. Maybe a few feet across portions of the Tetons. Many of the mountainous areas seeing over a foot. Remember, that's for Saturday night. We could see additional snow on Sunday as well. Now the other big story with this, cold temperatures. These are the morning lows on Monday morning. Now there may be some cloud cover around. This will help keep us a little bit warmer than we might be. Coldest temperatures here across the north where the clearings most likely. You see many areas in the minus 20, minus 25 range. A little bit warmer across the south where probably will be more cloud cover. Now the coldest temperatures will probably be as we get to our Tuesday morning when the skies actually clear out. You see many areas getting below minus 15, minus 20s widespread across the northern 2/3 of the state. Maybe a little bit of wind keeping temperatures warmer here, but the basins, minus 20s across portions of the Bighorn Basin. Coldest spot may end up being around Riverton with that deep snowpack we're going to have. Perfect conditions, winds will be light, long nights, fresh snowpack, cold air mass. Maybe down to minus 30. Now, it doesn't look as cold as it was back in December, but it's still going to be very noticeable, very cold, and dangerously cold weather at times. Here's our resources. You want weather, you know where to go, weather.gov/RAW. Road conditions, I want to keep emphasizing this. Don't call us for road conditions. This is where we get them from. On the web, wildroad.info. You want to call them on the phone, 511 in-state, out-of-state, 188 Wild Road. and you want to take a look at the webcams for yourself, we have a great resource on our webpage. Just go to our homepage, click on our local programs tab, and go to webcams by route. You can look at cameras all over the state of Wyoming. Be safe, everybody, and enjoy your day.